When I was a little girl, my mother would constantly tell me how much she hated my nose. "Your nose is wide and ugly," she would say with great disdain. "It's like a tomato growing on your face. If your nose was slim, you would be very beautiful." She showed me how to pinch my nose as hard as I could and pull down for exactly 10 seconds. "Pinch hard and pull down so your nose would be trained to grow slim," she would say. I honestly thought she was full of it, but what little girl would say that to her mother? I would pinch it so often my nose was in a constant state of red. I wore a plastic clip on my nose when I went to bed, disappointed in the morning when I would wake up and find the clip had fallen off, the tomato still growing on my face. "Your fat nose doesn't go with your face," she said. "Keep pinching." What little girl didn't want to be beautiful? What little girl didn't want her mother to be happy? I didn't understand how my physical being made her angry. I didn't understand why God made me ugly. My nose would be red, swollen, sore. It would bleed and itch. It was painful, but I wanted to be beautiful. Months went by, then years. The tomato still grew. "You're not pinching hard enough," yelled my mother. "You are forgetting to pinch." Clearly I was a disappointment. Clearly I was never going to be beautiful. Clearly, being Filipina made me automatically ugly. Clearly, that's why a lot of Filipino girls bleach their hair, wear blue-tinted contacts, and pay for expensive surgery for double eyelids. Clearly, this is why girls would die on the operating table for boob jobs and leg stretching and rhinoplasties. Better to be beautiful or die trying, because a life being ugly was no life at all. I gave up pinching my nose years ago. Mother gave up yelling at me. Even after all these years, her shrill voice still echoes in my ears, and I would cry in the mirror at the fact that I never grew up to be beautiful. Sometimes, when my nose becomes red and swollen after a cold or flu or too much spicy food, I find myself a little girl again, desperate to stop the tomato from growing on my face.